Total Grind Radio, Total Grind Entertainment, Live to Inspire. We're back yet again for another episode, new season, new year. Finally back. Been real busy, but we're back on deck. First episode of the new year, we got special guests, Dream Chaser #1, along with the Edit King, Alonzo, NEVIDEO, BEckett, man. What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
Cool. Hey, I'm Dream Chaser #4, I believe.
Dream Chaser #4?
Yeah, he has a number.
I have a number.
Had to get in early, baby.
Yeah, get in the first episode. Get in. You guys have been busy. I had both of you on the show separately, but it's great to get you guys here together. And it's been an amazing time. So just off the strength, getting started with everything. First and foremost, who is NEVIDEO? Let's start off with Zo first.
Who is NEVIDEO? Well, NEVIDEO to me is it's a company that basically provides a lot of community support. Try to give people a chance to showcase their business, their talent, their skills, whatever. There's no fee at all most of the time. We're just trying to get you some more promotion and publicity for whatever it is you're trying to do. NEVIDEO also does weddings and events as well, but I like to think of it more as like the people's type of video production, where we try to help you as much as I can. So if you're out trying to help yourself, help the community, we probably show up and lend our support any way we can.
Amazing. Dream Chaser #1, Abdul-Rahmaan Muhammad. So much.
He said it all.
That's good. That's
Dream
good.
Support Network, man. This guy's busy all in the community, everywhere. So who is Abdul-Muhammad for those of you that don't know?
By day, I'm Abdul-Rahmaan Muhammad, the executive director and founder of My People Clinical Services here in Hartford, Connecticut. And then, of course, we have the Dream Support Network, in which we do Ice Cream for a Dream. We do the Mail Conference. We do Dream Chaser Workshop. We do the 10 Types of Dream Workshop. We work with Zo on tons of videos, just trying to get out there in the community. I'm sure we're going to talk about like walk and talk and all of that good stuff today.
Most definitely.
So, but most of all, I'm a dream chaser. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a man of faith, and a bunch of other things, of course. I live off the motto, never stop dreaming. That's the most important thing. I live off the motto, never stop dreaming.
Never stop dreaming.
That's right.
That's important.
That's right.
And I know Edit King, now you got the Stay Woke, you got the Good Morning Slackers.
Yes.
And we got into that on the previous interview. So just briefly, Good Morning Slackers, where did that originate from?
Actually, it was more so, I guess like a self-check. So I felt like if I put something up on Facebook every day, telling people to, good morning slackers, suggesting that they're not doing as much as they should do. So if I'm seeing that to myself, I'm thinking like, I have to not slack because I'm putting this out there every day. So it's kind of was a reminder to myself, and it kind of helped me keep myself accountable. And in turn, people just kind of liked it and I guess followed it and like the whole idea and concept behind it. So that's basically why I do it. And then there's also the more, the MOOR.
Yeah.
And it like Moorish, and I just advise. We don't want to go into all that, but do some history on the Moors and things like that.
Do your research, people. Do your research.
Right. So I put that in there too. So a little knowledge. So if you want to go that route, you can. And that's all. Just get everybody up in the morning and think that it's a brand new day. Whatever happened yesterday, whether good or bad, it's a brand new day. So you can either continue the success or start some new success.
That's dope. Again,
Good morning, slackers.
Before I forget, I do want to congratulate you on 2017 100 Men of Color.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, the alumni, Abdul, Dream Support, former 100 Men of Color alumni. So you both are just doing great things in the community and being an inspiration and living to inspire. That's why you're here. Since you guys are here together, I want to ask, how did this all started as far as the collaboration with NEVIDEO and the Dream Support Network? How did that collaboration start from the beginning?
Can we take it? Yeah.
Because you guys been going on for a while now, collaborating, doing videos from the motivational speaking all the way fast forwarding now to walk and talk and, your shows that you put together.
Well, my thing is, I think back in the day when I used to actually do poetry, I actually started when I used to do poetry a lot. And Zo, we wanted to do a video or something like that. And from there, I always have ideas of shows that I want to do. And I always try to work with people that are doing stuff in the community. So Zo and I always kind of connected. And so I say, Zo, I got a new idea for a show. And so we'll do a show for, 6 months, a year, then I'll be like, don't forget about that show. Let's do another show. And so what I like is like, I'm the type of person where I just do what I want to do. And I like people that are able to like support that. So Zoe is a person like, so we talk about dreams. He's a dream supporter. He never says to me like, I don't know if that might be a dumb show, or he just rocks with me. And so to me, it's like over the years, our collaboration has grown where we just, I come up with ideas, we talk about different ideas, and we do them. And I think that for me, it's like a lot. I always tell people, people procrastinate on what they want to do. They don't develop a team. They don't develop a relationship with people so that when they need help, they can do something. So I think over the years, we just built our relationship where we can do all types of stuff. That's
amazing. That's very important. It's key connecting with somebody that you can, utilize valuable resources and just make power moves. And it goes all the way back to, I remember the documentary days. You guys did the premiere at Yale. Yep. Zoe was a part of that. Traveling together and everything. Ice Cream for a Dream. I see you got the truck back on the road. So how was that going with the Ice Cream for a Dream and the Dream Hero truck?
It's going great. Actually, this morning I decided that next year, so this is the first time we're only going to be doing, so if we're collaborating with people, so we do a collaboration with BSL Educational Foundation.
Nice.
We do a collaboration with Blue Hill Civic Association. And we do a collaboration, we may do a collaboration with DCF. But other than that, we won't be doing any like just regular community events next year. So we'll do our collaboration. So that may be like 30 or 40 events that we might do. But then every other event, they have to have a workshop that we do in tandem with Ice Cream for a Dream. And the reason why this is important is our speech or something like that, because what happens is that if I just roll up with the ice cream truck and we say, what is your dream? Most people have no idea of what their dreams are. They don't know what they want to do. So they tell me I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a basketball player, a football player. And in essence, I'm really not asking that question. I'm not asking them what they want to be when they grow up as a job. What I'm asking them is what they want to do with their lives. And sometimes your job is what you want to do with your life, but there's more. We only work, sometimes, so after you get off from work, what do you want to do with your life? And so next year, if they're not one of the organizations that are collaborating with us, we are not just going to go out, and unless I just feel like doing it, but for the most part, we're going to be trying to do it more strategic, because my dream right now is really to go around the country and do Ice Cream for a Dream with the workshop, so we can inspire people to really live the life of their dreams.
That's amazing.
So that's where we're going with it.
That's amazing, man. So what's new with you with the things with NEVIDEO? What's the direction you guys are planning to go into within the new year?
Well, for the new year, we're gonna try to. I know most people don't follow. I'm on the internet a lot, so most people don't follow what Facebook does. But in August, Facebook just set the network up to be like a platform where people have a lot of content for like a network or a TV network. So I decided that we have a lot of content together. I have a lot of other content from years and years of recording and doing DVDs and things like that. So we want to organize those playlists. We come up with, I think we have 10 to 15 shows we want to come up with for February's lineup. You've probably seen Walk and Talk. We have Walk and Talk. We have Eat and Talk. We have Closet Chef. We can go into each one of these. With the Black Entrepreneur, obviously we have the show here. We're going to feature as well, Live to Inspire. I do something with the Journey. It's with Capital Prep. I've done a season last year. It's like you just follow the team. I coach the JV team over there, so we like follow the team throughout the year. So we'll have a season 2 of that. We have an episode. I'm trying to not really sure what the name, but I might call it The Drop. It's about a bunch of MCs going to a pod and actually get into a studio. It's like a random beat, random type of topics, and they're gonna like go off the top, see creativity. Try to bring it back to like where hip hop really started. That's one of the shows. All these shows will be 10 minutes. That's the beauty of it. All this will be 10 minutes. So your attention span is not too long. If it ends up being longer than 10 minutes, we're just gonna continue to next week. We're trying to get a game show on there. We got a social empowerment. We're gonna do some more Black Man Can things, like Black Man Mondays we do on Instagram. Probably repost all those again for those who haven't seen it. We want to do some spoken word. We'll call it Just Words, and it's just be somebody in the camera, just maybe on some political stuff about just the wordplay of trying to keep people, keep them awake and
keep them woke.
So basically all these, and all we really ask for is for other people to get involved, because all this whole platform is free. We're not asking anybody to give us any money for you to be a part of any Walk and Talk, Eat and Talk, Closet Talk. What we want is we try to empower people. Like, you want to be an executive producer. Some people are like, what is that? Well, we just want you to come with all the pieces. Like we'll basically turn the oven on and the right temperature and make the food come out good. Like I'm gonna film it, I'm gonna edit it.
Right.
We want you to get all the people in place, the locations and stuff. We'll help you if you need to help facilitate that. But we want you to take on, like, that's the hardest part to me, all that. But if you're able to do all that, then we know that you're serious, because that takes a lot to do all that. You know, write up a script for if you're gonna do, I want to do a movie. Oh, really? All right, write the script up. All right, we'll go over it. And then you got to get the people, you got to get a casting call. Did you do all that? You need somebody to direct that. I'm not directing. So people, during the line, people usually fall off that plan, or something happens, derails, so the show don't come out. But we put it in their hands. So if, like, you're really I'm a dream support, so is he. We'll support you, but you have to get to the point where now you need support. Like, you know,
Right, exactly.
Phil, we can't support you through the portion where you're supposed to show us your hard work and your grind. That's what you're supposed to show us. That when we see that hard work and grind, now we feel obligated to help you.
Absolutely.
But, you know, we try to get people to that point. Have a Facebook network, like a platform for people out in the community. It's free. We just and that's basically what it is. And we just trying to give we're trying to be we're trying to be the Vice land out here. You know?
I see.
You know, it's trying to be something totally new and different.
Yeah.
And we trying to invite everybody in. I mean, if you creative, come on. That's basically
Calling all creators. Like, and that goes into my next question with the support thing. You know, you guys are setting a platform for so many people. What is the problem that we have with, you know, people trying to come together to help each other out? What is your views on that between the both of you?
Oh, people trying to help you. I mean, I think everyone's is different. Like he said, some people, like, I don't care. Like, see, I'm different because I don't care to be in front of the camera.
Right.
If you want to be in front of the camera, I'm gonna have the camera for you to be in front of the camera.
And I want to be in front of the camera all the time, every day.
Right.
So that works out perfect.
Yeah,
works out perfect. He's not, and the way he does is real, like, fast. It's fast. Like, we can go do an interview and we're done. It's
Boom.
not. He's not stumbling. Like, he's confident in what he does, so it comes off good.
Comes off natural.
And what I do it really fast. And
Right.
So it's not really. It don't really feel like it's work. We have over 50 episodes of Walk and Talk.
Yeah.
And we're just. It's not. We're there 10 to 15 minutes, depending on if we have a conversation afterwards with the people. But we're not there long. And I find in other people, I think it's really simple. That some people want it and some people don't. Like, some people talk a good talk, which is fine.
Yeah.
There was conversations, but some of them conversations are really empty.
Right.
And then no one ever. Like, I like to put the ball in people's court.
Right.
People
Right.
tell me stuff all the time. I'm with you, and I'll give you something to do. I'll give you a task. You do the task. Now I feel obligated to do my part. He's gonna go back until someone stops. Like, he don't stop, so I won't stop. Like, he's like, do this, or I'll do it. Now I give it back. He does it back. So it just keeps going back and forth.
Yeah.
When someone drops the ball, that's when something usually doesn't happen. Like, for example, we've done all these videos together. The video we're supposed to do together, we've never done. The Boom Shika Boom.
Oh, yeah.
That was a video we were supposed to get together and do the first one. We've never done that video.
Oh, wow.
That's true.
Right? But we've done a bunch of things other than that. We've always revisited. We always come back like, hey, you think we should do that video again? Like, yeah. But for some reason, that's like the hardest thing for us.
We're going to do it.
Everything doesn't work out.
Actually, calling all Boom Chicka Booms out there. We need an actress that is shapely, that has a young face. The poem is about a young. It's supposed to be about, like, a girl who's like 16 years old, but she has a body of a woman.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so if you have those features where you have a very womanly body, but you have a young face, and you want to be in a video, and this is it's a positive video.
Yeah, it's very positive.
You know, we would love for you to come out and be a part of it. But I wanted to talk about support too. The thing about support is this: I see me and Zoe on the same team. And so the way I look at it is, like, our team could be as big as we want it to be, but the thing is, everybody on the team has to pull their weight. You know, so the way I look at the team is that the team is me, Zoe, E. Campbell, Dayshell sometimes, Zozo sometimes, Adi sometimes, but most of the time, most people don't want to be on the team. You know, they don't want to, like, if Zoe calls me and says, yo, Abdul, I need you to help me out with this,
right,
I'm going to show up. And so when I call, and then we have a schedule. We shoot mostly on Thursdays. Yeah. So sometimes Zoe might be late. Sometimes I might be late. But we are consistent. Like, I can depend on him. And so it's kind of like, that's really what we're talking about, is a lot of people, I think in their minds, they want to do something. But when it comes down to having to be consistent year after year after year. So this is not me and Zoe doing this for a few months.
Right now,
we've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, years.
Yeah.
And so it's all the only thing that we've been doing is showing up. We just keep showing up. And then when I come up with an idea, he never says, "Yo, that's the stupidest idea I ever heard." We just do it. And sometimes we walk and talk. We were gonna stop shooting walk and talk.
Wow.
And then I realized somebody said to me like, "Yo, the best show you guys do is walk and talk."
And
We
then
didn't
it
even
keeps,
realize
it keeps
we're
that
doing
drive.
shows. We didn't realize we're doing shows.
Yeah.
We got shows like, oh, okay, that's one of the good ones. Then we was like, we need more shows.
Yeah.
So like they give us the whole idea and concept because they liked it, and that's the whole story of it. The thing that we kept throwing things at the wall, we say, and then the thing that we just like, we don't like that. Someone's like, well, we need that back. I like that. Can I be on it again?
Right.
Because they kind of get the concept. Some people get the concept. They share it. They share with their friends because it's free promotion for whatever it is you're doing.
It is, exactly.
And he lets you talk the whole time. We have shows on there where he'll introduce the show and he won't talk until the end. Because some people carry the whole conversation, which is fine. Which is fine, but it's all yours. So then it's up to you to go and share it. We trying to get people in a habit of like, it really is free. Like we don't want nothing from you. Like people think
just helping.
It's like, hey, we'll give somebody a video and we realize they don't share it. We're like, why wouldn't you share it? It's totally and it's all about you. So we're trying to get people maybe at this year, next year at this time, people understand the value of it. Because they'll go back and they'll find a video that we've done on the network and share it again. Because promotion and marketing. It's very hard to get people to come look at your site, to buy your things, to get a quality commercial. So we're gonna give you a quality commercial that you can just copy and paste and share to prospective clients all over. And in turn, that's a relationship we just want to build with that person. You know, might be able to go into there one day and get a free meal because we put them on Eat and Talk.
That's right.
Not even expecting it, but they're like, hey, these are the guys that, hey, they're fine. And that happens sometimes. But not on purpose, but it's like, oh man, that's the relationships we build. So
but also it's like realizing that any video is a business too though. So you come on Walk and Talk, that's free, right? Or you come on one of our other shows, that's free. But when you need a video person,
that's a different story.
So but it's like kind of like, why wouldn't you call any video? Yeah. And so it's like, well, he's not looking for that. No. But it's kind of like what the thing we always think about is reciprocal relationships, right? Right. So I give you, then the thing you do is you give me back because we're working together. So that's how I see it. Is like, it's a process. Definitely. Ultimately, you know, we're just gonna keep doing what we want to do, and my hope is that the community itself. Whether it's with us or somebody else, they should continue to try to support people in their dreams and what they're trying to do. And they'll have, I think the more you help other people achieve their dreams, the more success you get from that.
That's what it is. That's what it is, helping others. Yeah. And it goes back to, I remember our previous interview when I just had you on the show. You talked about, you know, being in the consistent realm of, you know, you wasn't getting as much views or anything like that. And you just wanted to kind of stop. Right. But now speaking of people coming to you guys saying, oh, Walk and Talk, what happened to it? That drive and actually influence and touching the people, it makes you say, oh, shoot, we actually did have that. We doing so much. Let's make sure we keep that up because the people actually do like it. We are getting the feedback from those people. So it's really about the consistency and the feedback from the people, the positive messages that you actually portraying, even if it's just that one person. Yep. Regardless of the numbers and everything like that, what type of impact you guys are putting in from these platforms?
Numbers also, you know, can be fudged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right,
at
right.
the end of the day,
sure,
at the end of the day, you know, if you do it for the numbers, then you're messed up. Right. So you got to do it, and that's why I think I've been learning myself is that you got to do it because you want to do it.
Exactly.
Oh, I want to do like Ice Cream for a Dream. I do this year. I did about 100 Ice Cream for a Dreams. Wow. I gave out 10,000 ice creams this year. Out of those Ice Cream for Dreams, I probably got paid for maybe 20. So that means 80 Ice Cream for Dreams I did just because I'm just doing it. It's what I do, right? And so it's that means that nobody's giving me money for that. I'm just on the truck handing out ice cream out of my pocket. And so at the end of the day, and the support from BSL Educational Foundation, I will say that of course they supported me as well. But ultimately, it's kind of like, you know, if I just waited for other people, I would still have my old ice cream truck because I got a new ice cream truck, right? Going. And so I invest in what I want to do, in my dreams. And so if I want to do Ice Cream for a Dream, I want to do it. So that means that nobody else has to be a part of it. Most of the time, I'm on the truck. Most of the time, it's my responsibility to show up. So that's the biggest thing about, I think, in life is show up.
Yeah.
Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to be a part of, whatever you think you stand for, show up, and then the results will come one way or another. What I always say too is that if like we do this network and let's say it just continues to go the way it's been going, right? So that, but it's like at the end of the day, we did what we wanted to do. It's not like we're sitting here saying like we're gonna be millionaires one day.
Right.
No, we're just saying that we're doing what we want to do. If something big happens from it, wonderful. If nothing happens, we're doing what we want to do anyways. So we're fine. And so that's the way I look at life, is that you got to do what you want to do, and then whatever happens from that, be happy that you got blessed, because that's the thing. But if you never do anything, nothing can happen.
Nothing can happen.
So I always try to put myself in a position where something could happen, something crazy could happen. Like, I mean, if I told you like half my life is like you know what I'm saying? Like I just happened to do something and something happened, and so most people that don't get things to happen, they ain't doing them.
That's it. Listen to these gems, man. Live to inspire. Dream Chaser #1. The Edit King. NEVIDEO is in the building here. Moving on to Walk and Talk. Walk and Talk was an idea created by you guys, and just explain to the people the mission behind that and what's the goals for that specific show. Walk and Talk.
The specifics behind it. Well, Walk and Talk started. How it actually started was I had a gimbal, and he likes to talk, and with the gimbal you can walk. So we were like, hey, you're gonna walk and talk?
Yeah,
that's exactly how it happened.
that's it.
So I really wanted to show people that I had a gimbal, because if you walking, like, why is it like it's floating?
Yeah,
because I got a gimbal.
Dope.
And he walking. So then we got. Yeah, the first episode he had a dashiki on the first episode.
Remember?
So people might feel like these some pro black brothers. So we did that, and we got a good response from it, and we was like, man, it's kind of and then it kind of like an idea that we just threw out there, and we watched it ourselves, like, this is kind of good.
Right.
Well, we should get other people, because we know, like Brandon McGee, Brandon Frank, we know a bunch of people that's influential in the community, calling our brothers and things like that. So let's go to these events and let's have these brothers talk about it. And it started happening, and then we saw that it was a way to get information out, like the day of. It's not like Channel 3 or Channel 30 come down and tell you the news and it comes on Wednesday.
Nope, right away.
Come on right now. We do special editions now.
That's
you know,
dope.
like we just did something with the Yard Goats. She needs something to come out on a certain day with a press release. We're like, all right, what day? It's our network. We drop it right before the press release, whatever you want. So it's given. Now we're realizing it gives the community people like they can tap right into the internet, to Facebook immediately. People always got their phones in their palms, so it could tap in immediately. We can give that to the public, and then it just opened up other things like Black Entrepreneur. We're with these. We do Walk and Talk. We're with their business owners themselves, and they have to be people of color. So like, hey, you have a business besides this, or can you tell us how this business, the struggles? So,
Right.
yeah, sure. I don't even know how this started. We just asked one person, and it just started. So he sat down, and he talked. I think it was. No, it wasn't him. It was autos at the auto.
Oh yeah,
Dougie Fresh.
Bailey, yeah.
Okay. So Doug Bailey. So Doug, he was sitting down talking, like, he was like, you should turn it on. I'm like, all right. So turn the camera on.
There's something about the business. Yeah,
How we got to it, and then I did something to it. Like, we want to take it down because we're gonna be an episode, but it's up right now.
Right.
And he said something that's like real powerful, and then at the end we just stomped it at the end.
Yeah.
Black
Wow.
it was like, yeah, it's a show. It's a show. So then we kind of.
We call E.Campbell, say E.Campbell create us a logo.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is we have a team.
You got a team. Everybody to do that
So
work.
I say, E.Campbell, I need a logo by tomorrow. E.Campbell does the logo. Boom. I send the logo to Zoe, and now we got another show. Maybe it's 5 minutes. It's going to be definitely less than 10 minutes.
Yep. Yeah.
And you give Black entrepreneurs the opportunity to talk about how they started, some of their struggles, and for somebody else out there that maybe they want to start a business, right? So you hear somebody else and you say, oh, I could do that too. They went through all of these different things, and so that's another little piece of it. I mean, most of the shows come up basically just like, it's not like we have a production meeting. We're kind of like doing one thing.
Yeah, off the top of the head, and then it just gives that idea. That's
the
what
beauty of
happens.
the network.
Yeah, that is.
Eat and Talk is we're at BK Chicken and Waffles doing a Walk and Talk.
Yeah.
He orders some food, and then the camera,
You get 'em right
the
in
4K.
action.
The 4K, we're like, this looks amazing. Look at the food. We're like,
It looks so delicious.
looks so good. He's eating. You just eat and talk to him. Eat and talk.
Wow.
There it is. Eat and talk
to him.
So now we're there with
Builds
someone
on our brand.
Yeah.
That's when we're there. We're doing, for example, let's say we do a walk and talk. Person of color. We go there. We talk to them. And as you're talking to walk and talk, you realize you want to. Oh, they want to. This is an interesting business. Hey, was you interested in doing black entrepreneur? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So that's 2 shows. Then you keep talking to them. Oh, they like to cook on the side. So you know what? They're a closet chef.
Wow.
So that's a show too. So you know so that's how we get our show. Eat and talk. Oh, we have a cousin that owns a restaurant on Albany Avenue. Oh, we can eat and talk with them.
That's right.
So now we get all these shows in one. So it's kind of like he has a business to run. Like I work, and we have a bunch of other things to do. But you would see the network and be like, these guys are everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's that we're together and we constantly thinking of ideas and shows and that can get people involved. And people,
it's opening up platforms for everybody else, and that's amazing. That's the support right there.
And the other thing is that, like I said, I'm trying to be on every show that we have.
Right.
But if I'm not, if somebody does everything he's saying, where they pull all the people in and get themselves together, then I'd gladly hold the mic if I have to.
Yeah.
I just want to be a part of stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. That's the kind of person I am. Where it's like if we're doing something, I just want to be a part of it. I just like to be down with the movement. So. We're trying to create a network. Zoe's creating a network, and I'm just trying to be down with the network. So
He executive produces like 8 of the shows, though.
that's right. I'm an executive producer.
You
I don't even know what that means. Actually,
It sounds great, though.
It does sound good.
Sounds awesome.
I'm thinking about directing a couple of shows. I don't know. I did go to film school for a semester.
Yeah, see? Got credentials.
I dropped out after the first.
It's too easy.
It was too easy. Yes, I was like, I could do this. Technology will catch up with all this stuff soon. I just gotta wait 20 years.
That's it, man. So the collaboration with Walk and Talk and doing all of these shows and stuff. What do you guys have planned for the 2018 year as far as like maybe a documentary on your collaborations, a movie or something like that?
We've done a doc before.
Right.
I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. You can buy it right now.
Get that documentary. Total Grind ENT on Twitter, Live to Inspire, Total Grind Radio, SoundCloud. We're here, man. Another episode. More inspiration to come. Stay tuned. Keep it locked. It's Live to Inspire.
Never stop dreaming.